I love Good Kids. They're my favourite band. And I just finished my GCSEs. And now I have 10 weeks off school, so I decided to torture myself and try to make as many covers of the new songs in Good Kids' new album before I see them on tour in 100 days. I don't have much experience when it comes to making covers, so I'm going to need to figure a couple things out. Also, this is my first YouTube video and I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing. Good Kid primarily sticks to a rock band type ensemble. They have drums, rhythm guitar, lead guitar, bass guitar, and vocal. Since drums is my best instrument, I found this song quite easy to learn, only struggling to figure out one fill in the bridge. But I managed to do it in the end. Before I actually decided to make this video, I already learned the chords to this song, so no work needed. This was the thing that I was worried about. I'm not the best lead guitarist, if I'll be honest, so I found this song actually a bit difficult to learn, specifically in the bridge. It had a lot of, not fast, but steady double notes that I wasn't really used to doing, and it had these damn power chords that were so hard to get right. I ended up getting them mostly right, but I know I could have done better. I've played the bass guitar for a while, so I'm pretty confident in my ability. However, my bass guitar is broken, and I need to get it fixed at some point in the future, which isn't now. So, instead, like the pain I am, I asked my friend to borrow her bass guitar. See, I've already figured out a way to record instruments onto GarageBand by being super smart, and stuff of course, but also a lot of Googling and trial and error. So I'm going to show you my setup. I use a 3rd gen Foresight Scarlett Solo for my audio interface. Thank you, Misha! First, I connect the audio interface's wire to a USB-C to USB-A adapter. This connects it to my iPad, and therefore GarageBand. Then I can connect a guitar lead into the interface, connecting it to my guitar. Then finally, I can connect my headphones, specifically into the interface, using another adapter. Then boom! I can record. Not much to say here. I've recorded stuff before, so it all went pretty alright. I'm going to college this September to study music production. This means I'm going to learn a lot more about composing my own songs and producing them. So this whole project is good practice. I'm not the best music producer, obviously, because I'm still learning, so forgive me if I get a couple things wrong. I used around 6 tracks, excluding the one with the song on it. 1 for the drums, 1 for the bass, and 4 for the guitars. You might be asking, why are there so many guitar tracks? Well, 2 of them are for the rhythm guitar, and 2 of them are for the lead guitar. The rhythm guitar tracks play the same chords, but they're not the exact same recording. Then the recordings are panned, which means you can hear the recordings in one ear more than the other. Each track is panned around a quarter in opposite directions. This makes the song feel more full and wide rather than thin. This is called guitar layering. Listen to the difference. It creates a thicker sound, right? The other 2 tracks are for the lead guitar. One has basically all of the guitar, and the other one is just the stupid power chords in the bridge. For the drums and the bass, I just used the Punch Room preset and the Earth Shaker preset, as I thought it sounded the best. For all the guitars, I just used the Windmill chord preset, as I thought it was the most similar to the Good Kids guitar tone. This has got to be one of the more confusing production concepts, so let me break it down for you. EQ stands for equalizer. You use nodes which can either boost or reduce a specific frequency. On GarageBand, we have 3 of these nodes for each section: treble, mid, and bass. By moving the nodes, we can either reduce or boost specific frequencies. We can use this to decrease the bad frequencies or useless ones that we don't need, whilst also boosting specific frequencies to make the recording sound better overall. For the drums, I boosted around the 100 mark to try and make the bass drum pop a bit more, whilst also boosting around the 4K mark to give the drums a bit more air and to make the cymbals a bit more prevalent. For the rhythm guitar, I decreased the lower frequencies at around 120 mark to reduce any useless low guitar noises. I also increased the high frequencies a tiny bit to give the guitar more air, but not too much, to stop the rhythm guitar from stealing the higher frequencies away from the lead guitar. For the lead guitar, I reduced the lower frequencies at around the 100 mark to save space for the bass. I also increased the higher frequencies at around the 3K mark to give it more air and fill the high frequencies. For the bass, I increased the lower frequencies at the 200 mark to make the bass more prevalent and to fill in the lower frequency range. I decreased the mid frequencies at around about the 600 mark to give space for the rhythm guitars. I decreased the higher frequencies at around about the 3K mark heavily, as it's quite useless and to remove some of the bass's fret buzz. All of this work helped make the song sound overall better, allowing each instrument to have their own frequency range to make all of them stand out and to make the song feel full. Finally, I'll stop yapping and show you the final result. Thank you guys so much for watching me painfully explain making a mid-good kid cover for like 9 minutes. This is my first video, so I apologise if it's a bit unpolished. And I know this isn't a masterpiece, but I would really appreciate if you subscribed and liked the video. And if you join me now, you can watch me rise from the bottom up to the top. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and drink water, otherwise you'll starve.